Hello guys, back with another video here. Uh, these are my latest pickups last week. I went to one estate sale and then I did a couple private picks. What I've been doing is listing stuff on Facebook and Craigslist that I buy, and met up with a couple people and bought some items. Went to one estate sale last Thursday. Ended up picking this up. I paid up for this. I paid $50. That's about the maximum I'll pay for an Accutron, because if they don't work, you can probably get about $50 out of them for parts, repair. So for $50, I took a chance on this, and as you can see, it is running. So it goes from, it's probably worth around 100 range, maybe a little bit more. It's the all stainless steel, the back set. So it's an M9, meaning it's from 1969. So that was $50. So it's probably worth 100, maybe a little bit more. I was in the house for literally 5 minutes before I went to the garage, and somebody bought something that I would have bought in a second. In the garage was a mid 80s Schwinn Predator, all original. Had the original tires, the pads, chrome was excellent condition. It was only missing the original seat, which I bought. It was $15. So I tried to find the guy that bought the bike, but he had already sold it to somebody else. He had no idea what he bought. He ended up selling the guy to another guy for $85 more than what he paid. So the bike is probably worth between $600 and $800. But in the garage, I did find the original seat, and I've already since listed that and sold it. So this was the original seat that went on that bicycle. It was $2, and it sold for $81. So missed out on a awesome Schwinn Predator, but I guess that's just how it goes. I didn't show you guys. I ended up getting this a couple weeks ago, actually, at a antique store. This Pulsar watch display case. So the back of it was really stained and dirty. So I actually went to Walmart and bought a white poster board and replaced it. So I'm not sure if I'll keep that white color. I'll change it to a different color. They only had black, green, blue as their color choices. But yeah, cool watch display case. All my watches were in a watch box that I couldn't really see. They were sitting on my dresser, like most people have them in their bedroom. So I stuck this watch case up here on my workstation so I can actually look at my favorite watches. So these are some of my favorites. Again, all these were purchased at either auctions, estate sales, or garage sales. So I have an Omega there, mystery dial, Wittenauer, a gold-filled Accutron, a 1979 Hamilton military, and that's the Omega with the Accutron type movement. I have the Walkman Cordura. And then just some dive watches, Hellbros, another Wittenauer, Zodiac, another Hamilton. So yeah, that's a nice little find at the antique store, and it was only $20. So I think that's a good deal for that. So down here are the pickups. I went to 2 different meetups yesterday. These were both answers to Facebook ads that I buy stuff. I met one guy at a Walmart parking lot, and I think it was kind of a test. He brought some things. I had a good talking with him, and he's actually going to take me to his house to go through the rest of his stuff. So that's what I ended up getting from him. I told him I'm looking for sports cards. He brought a few. But I ended up buying these from him. It's just insane what sports cards are selling for now, especially the stars like Michael Jordan, Ken Griffey Jr., Kobe Bryant, the Hall of Fame type players. Believe it or not, this is just Kobe's second year Topps card. Really nothing too special about it. You know, a few years ago, this was probably a $3 to $5 card. So this card right now sells for between $40 and $60 just for this Topps second year card, not even his rookie. So I ended up getting that from him and just a couple of Michael Jordans. He said he has some more sports card at his house, so I'm going to go there and see if I can find anything else. So I got those from him, and then ended up getting this. He said he found this at his house when he bought it. I think it was up in the attic. But I didn't know too much about it, so I did some research, and it's actually I knew it was a bayonet, but I didn't know the era. I knew this style was banned by, I think, the Geneva Convention before World War II. So based on some research, it looks like this was from World War I. So I ended up getting that. As you can see, it has some rust on it. I'm not sure if that'll get cleaned up with some like gun oil. Try and clean that up. And then the second meetup of the day, another guy answered my Facebook ad. Ended up getting this stuff up here from him. All this stuff was $110. So I got a good deal on this, but I made him a strong offer because he told me he had some Falstaff brewing items that his father used to work at Falstaff, and he had to dig those out. So I made a solid offer with him, hoping that we could do some more business later on. But there was actually a surprise in the deal. So I wasn't expecting what I found in here. So I'll just go through the stuff real quick. A Hubley little die-cast airplane. Usually when you find these, they're all broken and the paint is in really bad condition. But this is really nice condition. All the parts are there, and even the wheels. You can see Hubley kitty toy. I'm guessing this is probably from the 50s, maybe early 60s. Had this Tonka wrecker. Again, a pretty nice condition. So that's probably a $20, $30 item there. Had some slot cars. These aren't the most desirable slot cars. These are made by Ideal Corporation. The valuable ones are made by Aurora or even Tyco. So these are Ideal slot cars from 1977. This is a Matchbox. And then you did have one red line. Really not too desirable from the 70s. So that's maybe an $8 car. I had some Mercury dimes. I gave him a scrap price on those. So I gave him a straight $2 per coin. That's what the melt value is on them. So 10 of those, that was $20. Then he had some Zippo lighters. So they're not in the best of condition, but still Zippos from the 70s and earlier are pretty collectible. So have this one. Another Zippo Slim. They call the smaller ones the Slim models. Have this one. And this has some like folk art type engraving on it. Has an old phone number and Canada fishing trip from 1980. So he had no idea where this, I believe this stuff came from his father, and he didn't know the person's name on that or how his father even came across that. So have that one. And then probably one of the better pieces is this Zippo Slim with the original box, and has the advertisement from Inland Boxes. So I think just those two may be the $110 back. You just never know with kind of stuff like this. So have that, and then another advertising little lighter, Royal Crown. And then the surprising piece was this, just a lady's pocket watch, gold filled. I didn't think too much about it. It had no name on the front who manufactured it, but I could tell really nice condition, not a lot of wear on it. So it is gold plated, the 25-year gold plate. Was not working there, but from the ride home, like from the vibration of my vehicle, of course it stops now, but the watch was running, so there it goes again. But I popped the second case back off here, and it's actually a very good maker. Not sure if it'll show up. There you go. It's made by Longines. So very famous watchmaker. I think most known for their wristwatches. So it's also engraved on the back here. Again, he didn't know who this person even was. So it's Cecile Weber from Fremont, looks like Ohio, in 1906. So nice little lady's pocket watch that was just kind of like a throw-in. I didn't think it even worked, but I threw it in the bundle and we came up with a $110 price on all of it. So these are the pickups for today. Tomorrow I'm actually going to 2 auctions. They're in the same fairgrounds, and they look pretty good, both of them. The problem with those type of auctions are, though, that you can't be in 2 places at once. So a lot of times when I go to those, it never fails. There'll be items that I want at both places, and they'll come up on the block about the same time. So we'll have to see how that works. I'm going with a friend, so maybe we can tag team it, I guess you can call it. So, and then I also have a private pick at 4 o'clock on Saturday. A lady contacted me. She told me her father passed away. He lived in the same house for 67 years, and everything is untouched. And she's giving me the first opportunity to go through it and purchase items. So if tomorrow ends up being a pretty good day, I'll show you guys what I pick up. Again, thanks you guys for all that you guys that have subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Take care.